Hi YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing things a little bit differently. One of my favorite YouTubers is Claudia Sulewski. She has been on YouTube for a really long time, and what she's doing in all of 2024 is she has been posting one vlog a month where she kind of sits down and narrates or almost story tells her own life and overlays the vlog clips on top of it. And I feel like it's just a really cool and creative way to kind of showcase your memories and show a vlog and kind of summarize everything and share the highlights. And I feel like it is such a cool thing that she has to look back on. I think the concept is really cool. I'm not entirely stealing it. That's not even what today's video is. My issue is I've had a really busy 2-ish weeks recently. I had a lot of family time, some traveling, some good food, some good sightseeing. And my issue is, since I was so encompassed with my family time, I didn't really give any context to anything I was doing. So I figured I could take my sporadic vlog style and Claudia Sulewski's amazing narrating skills and try to combine the two for this week's vlog to maybe hopefully make some sense out of what you're about to see. Old Kendall would have just scrapped these clips, moved forward, filmed something last minute to show you guys, but if I'm thinking about it, like, I filmed some really cool stuff that, again, I would love to look back on one day, so we're making a vlog out of it, or at least we're attempting to. So it's not a month's worth of footage. It's just a few days here and there within the last week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. So flashing back to 2 Fridays ago, August 23rd, that morning my boyfriend and I hopped in the car and drove from Austin to Dallas, Texas, actually past Dallas to Grapevine. When we arrived to the hotel, my whole family was already there. We were meeting up with my mom, her sister, aka my aunt, her daughter, aka my cousin, my oldest brother, his wife, their 2 twin boys, one of my other brothers, his girlfriend, and I think that's it. So there was a lot of us, a lot being thrown into, hence why I did some filming, but not a lot of context. As soon as we arrived, we were absolutely like jaw to the floor, dumbfounded at this hotel. It was probably the most beautiful hotel I have ever stayed at, the most like extensive, huge, ridiculous lobby to any hotel I have ever even seen. So the first day we ended up just staying in because there was so much to do in the hotel itself. We were like, why drive anywhere else? We have all of the entertainment and food and activities right here. So we just met up with my family, we caught up. I instantly downed a margarita, which was a huge mistake because your girl is a bit of a lightweight. I feel like it's kind of apparent just because fitness and bodybuilding has been part of my life since before I was even 21, that drinking has just never been something I really do. I'm not like dedicated to being sober, it just typically doesn't align with my goals or what I'm doing, so I don't drink often. So when I do, one margarita will put me on my ass, and that is absolutely what it did. Okay, so you guys are getting a little insight on drunk/tipsy Kendall. I don't even want to look at the footage that I filmed while tipsy, and I would like to apologize in advance that you're about to see it for yourself. You guys would think that like getting tipsy or getting drunk would help my social anxiety. It induces social anxiety, I fear, where I am terrified to look at my server in the eyes, and she keeps asking me questions and I keep looking down. I'll give you a demonstration. Yes, ma'am. These are simply the crunchiest chips I've ever had. Ready? Sandwich haul. We got chips. We got turkey sandy on gluten-free bread, no cheese, no tomato. Time's wasted. I feel like it's hard to read on camera, but these are like a bunch of string lights throughout the lobby, and they're doing little dances. And so is my mom. Oh God.
Weighs out on like a timer.
No, it's filming. Get the briefcase out of there.
Briefcase.
This is the most cringy shit I've ever seen in my life.
You know, that's just rude. Hold on, you have to redo your picture you had together where you jumped on his back. Remember when you jumped on his back? Oh my God, Cameron, where did you go?
Oh, tricep push-ups.
How many can you do?
Loser.
How many can you
Later that night, after catching up with my family, eating dinner, spending time with everyone, we went back to our hotel room, and in our actual hotel room, it was me, my boyfriend, my brother that's closest to me in age, which his name is Cameron, that way I don't have to explain who's who for the rest of this video, and Cameron's girlfriend. And if you watch the podcast, I talked about this in this week's video. I am embarrassingly obsessed, like it's an actual addiction, with Dress to Impress on Roblox. I feel like if you haven't seen this, you must be living under a rock. I feel like every TikToker, every YouTuber, every kid in the world is playing this game right now, and it is so much fun, so nostalgic. For those who haven't seen it, it's basically like a dress-up game where every round everyone is given the same theme and you have to like dress according to that theme, and then there's like a runway where you show your outfit, you do some fun poses, and everyone votes on your outfit. Anyway, moral of the story is I forced this game upon everyone I meet, meaning I got my boyfriend, my brother, and his girlfriend all hooked, and we spent hours that evening just like sitting in our hotel room playing Dress to Impress.
This is me, you guys.
Oh, this is really cute.
Thank you, thank you. You guys are so mean. This is my boyfriend's outfit, and I think he ate.
It's giving
You weren't paying attention to the poses.
Jordan, why are you pink? This is my brother's outfit.
Oh, okay.
What is
Kind of popped off. I won.
7? Dude, mine was so good.
The theme is sports, and I'm gonna show you guys like all of our designs, but the theme is sport. This is me. I went the very bro-ish route. That's fucked up of you. This is my boyfriend's.
Oh God.
He really went all in on the jewelry. This is my brother's girlfriend's. Very cutesy, very demure. And then this is my brother's. Why is he so good at this game?
It was honestly like maybe the highlight of the whole trip. I know we did a ton of like amazing adventurous things, but like something so nice about playing a game with your sibling. Like we were like 12 years old and sharing a bedroom again, because me and Cameron did in fact share a room until I was like 13. Not to mention he was suspiciously very good at Dress to Impress. I think he won like literally every single round we played, which is just like, what? Like I feel like I should be going to him for my fashion advice from now on. The next morning, despite being slightly tipsy the night before, we all woke up bright and early, 8 a.m. We were on the road and on the way to the Dallas Aquarium. Currently, I think like 8:30 a.m. and we're about to head to the Dallas Aquarium with my family. Mama came through with the Starbucks this morning. You are very appreciated. Which one is mine?
Okay, so they couldn't make yours non-dairy, so I got you the alternate, the espresso.
Yay.
This aquarium was interesting in the sense that I feel like I saw more land animals than I did sea creatures. There were a lot of birds, a lot of green life. It was honestly very pretty. A very pretty aquarium, just not really an aquarium. But like I mentioned, my two little twin nephews were on the trip, so I feel like this one was really for them. But I enjoyed it. It was cute. I don't go to aquariums often, so it was fun to see some wildlife. There was a huge alligator that had to be one of the most overweight alligators, I think, on the planet. Like, that boy was getting fed a lot.
We made it to the aquarium. It's not really giving aquarium vibes. Not yet, at least. This is so cute. Now it feels like an aquarium. Wait, where? Oh, they go with a wizard. Oh, with a tiny wizard. That guy is huge. Whoa! That is the biggest crocodile I've ever seen. That thing is absolutely massive. Good job. Mood. Literally all we do now is play Roblox. It is taking over my life. And I am not regretful or sad about it at all. I showed you guys that we were playing Dress to Impress last night. Another favorite of mine is like the cake making game where they give you a theme and you have to like design a cake. The theme is Sweetheart Swirls, and I would like to say that I absolutely crushed it. And now it is time for voting. Also
From there, we walked the streets of downtown Dallas and ended up at the Exchange Food Hall, which I've actually been there before. I've only been to Dallas like 2 or 3 times, and yet every single time I somehow end up eating at the Exchange. It's basically, I mean, exactly what it's saying. It's just a big food hall, like cafeteria style, has a bunch of little restaurant like storefront setups, which I think is like really great if you are with a large group, because sometimes we can't all agree on like how much food we want, what type of food we want, and they had plenty of options here. If I'm remembering correctly, I think I just got basic chicken tacos. I don't even remember what everyone else got, but we just sat there for a little bit, again, just catching up, talking, doing as families do, and eating our food. After that, we headed a bit north to, I forget the name of the place, Highland Park Village. That's what it's called. It's basically just like a very bougie, very high-end outdoor mall situation. It wasn't a ton of stores, but enough to like walk around after eating lunch and do some window shopping if you're me and you aren't willing to spend your whole salary on a handbag. I feel like my exterior is very dark, very grungy, very alt girl, angry girl. The inner me is filled with pink and rainbows and bows and sparkles, okay? So when I made eye contact with the Love Shack Fancy, I just had to go inside, okay? I feel like it's very unexpected of me to like this vibe, but I like this vibe. It's very girly, very frilly, makes me feel very feminine. It was so cute in there. I feel like Love Shack Fancy is like a slightly newer brand, at least if you are of my demographic. Maybe it's more popular amongst like college girls. I could see that being who it's pushed to. But I saw a video on TikTok of the owner giving a house tour in New York City, and I was just in love with her. So I needed to experience the store in person. It was very cute. I did not buy anything, but I could actually shockingly see myself buying something in the future. I do have a few weddings I have to attend this year, so I might invest in one of their dresses because they are so cute. After that, we just headed back to the hotel. The rest of my family went out to eat, but my boyfriend and I just wanted like a chill night in because we did so much so early on in the day and a whole lot of walking. The next morning was again a pretty early morning. Apparently my family enjoys waking up early on vacation. Not my typical choice, but it was okay. Still enjoyed it. We had found this Thai market, which was so cool and so cute and so pretty. And I think I ended up taking like the most clips here just because I was like in love with the atmosphere. There were just a bunch of, I guess you could call them like street vendors set up at this Buddhist temple, which was stunning on its own. So it was really cool just seeing like the merge of cultures and all the people and all of the food. I went into it just assuming I couldn't eat anything. As we all know, I am a gluten-free, dairy-free girly, and I feel like most stir fry uses some sort of like soy sauce base, which does typically have gluten in it. But there was one vendor, bless his soul, that had a gluten-free stir fry for me, and it tastes so good. There's also like a cute koi pond. All of the architecture was so pretty, so we did a lot of just like walking around, people watching, architecture watching. I really enjoyed it. Even though I couldn't eat all of the food, I did force my family to explain how the food tastes to me. Oh my gosh, how could I forget? Okay, I need to backtrack a little. The night before the Thai market, I don't know how I forgot to tell you guys. This is Beef Stew, my new son. They had like a little pop-up Build-A-Bear workshop in the lobby of the hotel, and your girl just needed one, okay? So I made this. Longhorn, he is our new son, and I have not gone a day without saying hello to him, and it has been 2 weeks, so we're going strong.
Go
The little overalls.
Or these.
Hold up the overalls with them. I gotta see the vision. Is so cute. That's more like I'm pretending to be a cowboy and the boots are given like I am a cowboy and these are my overalls, you know what I mean? Kind of clashes with this color though.
Yeah, I kind of like the white.
I like that I'm just strangling them. Inside. Sorry. Wait, how fun. Moments of not being alive yet.
Exactly. We got him. And we need a name. I'm gonna put it up to y'all if you want to comment a good name. If not, we're gonna be brainstorming the rest of today, I think. Me and my sophisticated proper son. After the Thai market, we just went back to the hotel and had a pool day. We all got changed and laid out by the pool, just trying to decompress and relax before making the long drive back to Austin, which eventually we had to do. And I don't think I filmed anything for the rest of that day because that drive just takes something out of you where I was just exhausted by the time I got home. I went back to normal life for a few days where I was back to work, back to working out, back to eating on plan. I was feeling good. And then I had to do a spontaneous trip down to Houston. So just when I thought I could get away from all of the driving, I drove down to Houston to get dinner with my best friend Erica. You guys have seen her plenty of times by now. Grabbed dinner with, again, my mom, my aunt, and my cousin who had driven from Dallas to Houston, and I drove from Austin to Houston. And we met up with Erica and her mom, and we had one of the best dinners ever, and just being in their energy in general just always feels so good. I didn't end up vlogging anything, but I did take pictures, so hopefully I have something to show for my night in Houston. Then we made it back, and now we're kind of here. It has been a few days. Again, I've just been back to working, back to working out, back to meal prepping, all of the things. I feel really good, but it was so amazing seeing friends and family over the past week and a half. I feel like just being an introverted girly, sometimes I become too much of a recluse and opt for staying indoors a little too much, where it's really good for me to go and see friends and family in person. I feel like I definitely needed to be around some different energy for a little bit, especially female energy. We always love that. Speaking of female energy, I made a new friend. Just in case she sees this, I'm gonna keep it vague because I consider her a new friend and I hope she considers me one as well, but you never know. We had a bunch of people over 2 nights ago. We just hung out, we watched the football game, we grilled, chilled, and it was all guys, except one woman, thankfully. While all of the boys were watching the football game, me and her just ended up talking about books for a good 2 hours. And I feel like I mentioned, I think like several vlogs back, that I've been really working on making more female connections and female friends. So when I come across a girl and our energies match well, I have been working on inviting them to more, or reaching out more, or like getting their number and texting with them, because that's something that doesn't come super naturally to me. It was her fiance's birthday at midnight and they were still at our house, so we did a little candle celebration, got him a cake, sang for him, all of the things. I think the only video I got of the entire evening was getting him his cake, so if I could find that video, I'll show you guys. Everyone ended up going home except one guy who slept on our couch, but that's okay. We're one of those households where it's like, everyone's welcome. Stay whenever you want. So the next morning rolls around and the same couple, my new friend and her fiance, they're like not new. I don't know how to explain it. Her fiance has been friends with my boyfriend and his brother for a while now, but recently I've gotten to see her more. Anyway, the two of them came to our house the next morning. We went and played disc golf, which I didn't film. We went and got tacos, which I didn't film. And then we met up at a really cool library in Austin. And it was my first time there. And like I said, the night before, we talked for like 2 hours about books, and she had recommended some books to me. So all day today, since I got this book, I think yesterday, I have been reading Ali Hazelwood's Love on the Brain. I have read her 2 other large books, The Love Hypothesis and Love Theoretically. I think they're just really cute, really easy reads. So I'm probably gonna finish this today. Started it last night and I'm already like over halfway through. When I do start reading, I become highly obsessed and it's all I do, and I avoid all other responsibilities. So I'm gonna finish this today and then give myself a day or two to, you know, be productive. And then the other book she had recommended, another easy read, is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. So this is what I'll be reading once I finish Love on the Brain. The reason I wanted to get like 2 different books is my boyfriend is slightly into reading. I wouldn't say he becomes quite as obsessive as I do, where he like does not put the book down. So I thought it would be nice to get like shorter little like murder mystery book to really kick off spooky season. I count September and October both as spooky season, like getting in that fall vibe. So we're gonna be reading this one together. He already started it. I'm just gonna have him keep track of what chapter he's on, and then I'll just read at his pace. That way we can like investigate together, talk about it together. I don't know. I think it'd be like a cute way to bond as a couple and get into the Halloween spirit a little bit. A month and a half early. let me live. So now that you guys are completely up to date, I already finished all of my in-person work today. I have like a few housekeeping things I need to do, a few bills I need to pay, a few people I need to email back. But besides that, all I really have tonight is going to the gym. So I figured I would just continue this vlog by bringing you guys to the gym with me tonight. Even though the video is not over, we still got a lot to do. Please like and comment if you like this style of like narrative vlogs. I truly love cinematography and I love getting like pretty vlog shots, but that doesn't usually mix well with like talking and explaining what I'm doing and stuff like that. So this could be a cool thing to do. I'm also not opposed to just fully ripping off Claudia's vlog style and keeping my normal posts every single Friday, and also on top of that doing one video a month where it's like encompassing my entire month and everything I did. I think that could be really fun. So let me know if that's something you want to see, just like more behind the scenes type stuff.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through eyes covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
It has been a day since I filmed that workout, and let me tell you, it was deadly. All of the details are down in the description, but it was so deadly that I just came home and immediately fell asleep and did not film an outro. So here we are. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it was a little bit all over the place, but I honestly love how it turned out. So again, if this is something you enjoy, just like this style of video, let me know. I am happy to make more of them. It seems very peaceful. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have for you guys. I will see you next Friday, and I love you so much. Bye.